Hello, everybody, and welcome to. Actually, let me not do that because Telly
Yeah,
was
it's my
supposed to do
job for
that. So,
today.
Telly, go ahead, take over.
All right. Hello everybody. Happy Sunday. Welcome to the Sunday Perspective, and we're back again with a new episode. And with me, I'm Talidris, and new guest today, a new host today. Mandalorian is here with us. Um,
Yes.
and we have Dragon here as the other host.
Hello, hello.
Unfortunately, Punky couldn't make it today. She wasn't feeling very good today, but that's
Oh.
all right. Yeah, it's okay. We all have our off days, but. With no further ado, we have also with us our guest, SusieQZz.
Yeah! Flango is here. Hi,
Flango's
Flango.
here. All right, I'm gonna open the chat.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so let me just check with my chat real quick. Can you guys hear everybody? Can you hear me? Can you hear Tele? Can you hear Dragon? Sound good? Can you hear any music?
Sound check.
Yeah, right. I'm
Yep.
like, okay, make sure. Audio is great. Zoker
Audio is
says
great.
audio is great. Thank you. And Lemon. Sweet.
Sweet. All right,
So
everybody.
yeah, welcome in everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, the music's really low. Hold on.
Oh,
I
is
can
it?
turn it up.
This is a.
No, for me on my side.
For you. Okay. All right, that's fine.
Can you hear it now? Coffee Drate. Thanks for the coffee Drate, Matt.
You know what? I've got water. I'll hydrate.
Yeah, hydrate for everybody. Okay, that's the new rule. Whenever somebody hydrates or coffee drates in the chat, that goes for everybody.
Yeah.
Okay. I have something different here. I have Dream World Coca-Cola.
Ooh,
Nice.
what is
Dream
that?
World. I don't even think I know what that is.
It tastes kind of
my
like berry
God,
Sprite,
dude.
really. It's not too
Oh.
different. It's just like their version of it, I guess.
Oh wow.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's good though.
All right. So, Susie, we've been trying to get you
Yeah.
for a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's good to finally have you in here with us just to chit chat for the next hour or hour and a half, however long this lasts. So, welcome to the Sunday Perspective podcast. How you doing?
Thank you. I'm doing great. I'm glad we did our troubleshooting before.
Yeah, that's what
So-
really the hour. That's why I have my guests come in an hour before, just because stuff like that does come up, and you just gotta kind of work through it, and that just kind of gives us a window to work through all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yep.
So it's good to have that. Telly, since you started this off, why don't you start off with your first question?
Okay. All right, I'm gonna try to find a good one here because we got a good amount. For our viewers, what we're gonna do is what we usually do for our guests is we usually come up with some questions we like to ask them, like interview style. Just kind of ask some questions here regarding like their lives in stream, I guess. So let me just see. I got a few here. I'm just gonna not go in any order. I'm just gonna see what's good. What we can do first.
Also, before we start, I will clarify that chat can, as always, ask questions of us and of our guest over here.
Yeah,
All
for
right,
sure. So if you guys have any questions.
Yeah,
for sure.
All right, so I have a question. I have a good one right here to start off with. So we all know that you are into art a lot. Like art is one of your passions here, and my first question here is not in any order. I'm just gonna say, what got you into art and like creating and things like that?
Okay, so I've actually been doing art since like I was a kid, honestly. Like I've been doing art for a really long time. Art, I want to say I got more serious about it in high school, like with high school art classes and things like that. So I actually took a break with my art for a few years after high school. I was just going through a lot, and actually it's probably more than a few years. I didn't create art for like most of my 20s, I want to say. And then what got me back into it was I saw lots of really cool digital art online, maybe like a few years ago. And I was like, man, I really want to make art like that. And so I got my first iPad. And so I'd have to say, overall, it's been long art journey. Like I've been doing art since I was like a kid, but very recently it's been a journey of like just a few years where I started really getting serious about it and getting back into it and things like that.
Yep.
So yeah, I hope that answered the question.
Yeah, I'd say it did. Yeah, that's a good answer.
Oh, so kind of building off of that, what would you say to somebody who's kind of like, well, I don't know if I have it in me. I don't know if I should do it. You know, like they're kind of thinking about it. They're on the fence, but they're like not able to like pull the trigger, if you will. What do you?
Okay. So I feel like this is a typical Bob Ross answer, but I truly believe that anybody can be an artist, like anybody can create art. So it's just all it takes is like, you know, there are some people that have a natural talent for it or that are naturally creative. But all it really takes is a lot of time and practice. And I feel like anybody could honestly be an artist. So to anybody that has hesitations about being Susie is Bob Ross confirmed. That's what
That's true.
Thanks,
though.
Loman.
That's true because look, if y'all are following me on Twitter and Instagram, y'all saw the commission that Susie did for me, and I absolutely just love that so much. I agree. 100%.
I'm so happy you liked it. Yeah. So I guess like to follow up though, what I would say to anybody that wants to be an artist or that wants to start art or anything like that, you can start small, maybe find some safety subjects of things that like are appealing to you or things that inspire you. Like for me, for the longest time, as she still is, my favorite safety subject is Queen Amidala from Star Wars.
Oh yeah.
So like anytime I was testing out a new style or trying out a new art thing, like a new medium, that's who I would draw. And so I would just say find something that inspires you, something that you really like, and just start from there, you know, and create whatever you can create. And don't be discouraged if it doesn't look the way you want it to look right away.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
Because it takes time.
Yeah, it does, and it's, you know, we say a lot of time you've heard, you know, we're on our own worst critic, and it's okay to like, you know, want to, you know, kind of analyze a little bit in your artwork, you know, how you can improve. But however, the caveat of that is that you don't analyze it to a point where, you know, you are either A, holding yourself back, or B, just like, well, is it even worth it because I'm not going to be as good? You know, it's important to yeah, sure, you know, look at, okay, how can I improve, but don't, you know, overstress yourself. Just kind of let your creativity flow, because if you let it, it's gonna, your best, I feel like your best comes out English. Your best art comes out when, I feel like, when you're, you know, not like too overly analyzing your own art, you know, which is, you know, which can happen sometimes, and it's okay.
Yeah. It's true.
Yep.
It's like there's definitely a fine line. Like you don't want to get like super serious about it where you're like it starts turning into like I don't like anything I create and like, you know, obsessive or whatever, which I've definitely been. Sometimes I have to like pull back a little bit, but at the same time, you know, you want to put enough effort in and you want to be serious about it to the point where, you know, I do want to improve and I want to make progress, and it's a long journey, you know. And like I've been on this digital art journey for like 3 or 4 years now, and I'm still learning and still trying to figure my way, you know. It's been a long time, and so I think it's
hey, that's what it is. It's a process, and each day you take a new step. Each day you take, you know, it doesn't matter whether if it's like a step, if it's a skip, if it's a jump. Each day you're progressing, even if it is a little bit. Each day.
Oh yeah.
You set small goals. You set, you know, not only small but also realistic goals. That way you can attain them, and you overall are just it just makes you happier because you know that you're progressing and you know you're doing what you like to do.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
we've had like this kind of conversation over like the past several episodes where and maintaining and keeping goals and just kind of just the impact of making small realistic goals. So it's good to kind of have that set up that way.
Yeah. In fact, one of my favorite stickers that I have that I've ever made, it says progress is progress no matter how small. And it's like, it's true, like it's true. Just like little tiny baby steps. Even if you take like 5 steps forward and 3 steps back, you still made it further than you ever made it before,
That's
and
right.
you can still keep going.
It adds up. It adds up. Definitely adds up. Let me. Okay. Now, here's my first question. What got you into streaming?
Oh boy. So I had a cousin. His name is Yostoi Epic, and I had been watching him for a while. I want to say I was watching him for like a good. When did I start? I think he's been streaming for like 2 or 3 years now. So maybe about 1.5 to 2 years into his journey, I had been watching him, and I had been starting to get familiar with Twitch and things like that. And it literally just like. I don't recommend this for anybody, by the way, but literally I just woke up one morning and was like, I think I want to try streaming. I was so unprepared and but the main motivation, because I was just an art streamer at first, and I still primarily am, but we do games too. But the main motivation was to make friends, number one, and 2, get my art out there. And so I thought streaming would be a good way to do that, like to get my art out and make new friends and make art connections and things like that with people that I could relate to. And then it's slowly turned into something else, but that's what got me into it. And so I just really wanted to try it to be more social and get more confidence and like I said, get my art out there and things like that. So that's really what got me started. And you know what, like when I said I literally just woke up one morning and was like I think I want to try streaming, I didn't stream that day. It was literally like over a couple weeks time I started gathering the stuff I needed, but I definitely wasn't prepared when I first started streaming. Like my very first stream, I didn't have sound alerts or I mean like stream elements. I didn't have any like any way to get the desktop audio. Like I was using Streamlabs, and I was using it as basic as you could use it. And it was just it was sort of I sort of cringe looking back on that. I should have been more prepared.
Streamlabs is like it's noob friendly, amateur friendly, but it's not resource friendly. No. I agree. It takes up so many resources. That's why I feel like have to, if not all creators, like I feel like you use OBS. Sure, it has more of a learning curve, but like ultimately it's great for resource management because your computer memory is not being eaten up by literally all of the plugins that Streamlabs has.
Yeah, and I learned that the hard way for sure.
Hey, as long as learning was had, it's all fine.
Exactly.
Telly.
Okay. Let's see. How about this next question, it could be about art here. So what is the first piece of art you created?
Ooh.
Oh, that's a good question. Okay, so I actually think I know. I don't know why this just magically came to my head, but it did. So, I'm gonna go back to kindergarten. Oh, hold on. You need to go over there. Go over there. I love you too. Go over there. Sorry, kiddo came through. She just had to tell me she loved me for the 5th time today, and I love it.
I love it. You love to see it.
I'm gonna. Yeah, she's great. Okay, so I'll go back to man, like kindergarten, I want to say. So this is like something that just sticks out in my memory, but we were doing like a project on like baby animals or something, and I think my mom still has this thing that I made, but I painted a little rabbit, and the teacher had written a baby rabbit is called a kit. Like, that sticks out in my head, like for some reason. I'm like, oh, I guess that was technically the first piece of art that I made, like that I remember. I drew a little rabbit, or like finger painted, I want to say, a little rabbit, and
Oh, that's amazing.
yeah.
Now you do realize that now that you've said that, everybody's gonna be like, hey, can you do one on stream? Literally everybody's gonna be like, yeah, I would like for you to do that on stream. I know.
Yeah, finger paint.
Yeah, I know. I want to see that, and that's just fun. I love it. It's like a amazing core memory that's just like,
yeah, I don't know
unlocked.
why that just stood out in my head just now. And you know, it's probably because over the years, like when I go and look back at the picture boxes that my mom has,
Yeah.
like I said, I think she kept it, so I've seen it like multiple times throughout the years, and I think that's why it just stuck with me. But yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'll do my next one. I know you are a advocate of mental health, and you know, you're very open about that. So tell us about your mental health chats and kind of how it kind of works for you, and like what kind of gave you the idea of wanting to look at that and be like, okay, this is something I want to do.
Okay, that's a very loaded question, because I have like, there's so many like reasons why I do mental health chats, and why it's such a big deal to me.
Yeah.
But I'd have to say the biggest motivator and the biggest reason why I incorporate mental health awareness in my chats so much is because I've been through a lot in my own mental health journey.
Right.
And I feel like it's like, this sounds so cheesy, but I really truly feel like it's my calling to help other people who have mental health issues, you know? I mean, that's just something that I'm extremely passionate about, something that I don't know. It makes me like, honestly, like I get like, so, I have so many feels when I think about it. I don't know how to say it.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, like, so that's why I incorporate it so much and why it's so important. Just because of all the stuff that I've been through. And it's like, you know, I feel like sharing my story and like helping, like it helps other people in that way, you know? And so.
Telly, you want to add something to that?
Yeah, I'd say like it's an important thing to share mental health like that, because like, well, for example, we actually did a mental health episode ourselves too, like about a year ago, which was a pretty good thing. Like what we did was we talked about how our stances on mental health and why it's important, and also like experiences where the three hosts of ours, like the three hosts had like maybe like positive and negative like mental health like experiences, or like we talked about times where like our mental health was kind of up and like kind of down. And like another episode kind of like that was like actually our first episode. We talked about toxic versus healthy friendships and like how that could be with mental health. Like that was our very first episode like 2 years ago we did here. And like we pretty much talked about like our toxic versus our healthy friendships we've had in our lives, and how that deals with mental health. So like it's an interesting thing. It's another like how we talked about goals before. This is also kind of another reoccurring thing on the podcast, I'd say. And like we're probably going to talk about it again at some point.
Yeah,
I like that.
That's
awesome.
That's one of the topics that we're actually revisiting
probably next episode.
Next episode is the toxic versus healthy friendships, because we've had a lot of experience since
our first episode.
Our first episode. So
our first episode, we started pretty small, just me and Dragon in his backyard with a little mic during the pandemic too, sitting there with masks on.
Awesome.
Literally,
it was a lot of changed since then, and we've met a lot of people and had a lot of experiences since then. So I think it's a good episode to revisit.
Right.
I think so too.
Yeah. And I'm gonna kind of circle back on topic here and just say, like, it's good that you hold these topics and you have these discussions, because I
Mm-hmm.
will say this very frankly, is that you, Susie, are my comfort streamer. I am
Oh,
not gonna hide that.
Yeah, I could admit that too. You're a
Yeah.
comfort streamer for me too.
oh, thank you.
So
That's
so
awesome.
having a space where these kind of conversations can happen and
Yeah.
are allowed to happen and are open and safe and encouraged, like it's a wonderful thing to have, because like
Mhm. And it could really
cer-
and oh yeah, it can really help a person who could be in need. You know,
right,
that's what I was trying to say. Yeah.
right,
Exactly.
it's like, especially like with incredible life altering events, it can be good to, like, kind of have a voice of like a voice backing you up, and kind of have a space to just be like, okay, I need a minute to just slow down. I need a minute to just relax, and maybe if I even want to, I can talk about certain things, because that door has been opened up for me, and
Yeah.
that's why I like your stream so much, is
Mm-hmm.
because that is there, that facility is there, that
That's
openness,
awesome.
yeah, that safe space, that openness is there, and that's really what draws me.
That's awesome. That makes me so happy. I feel very fulfilled right now.
Good, as you should.
That's
Te-
awesome.
Telly,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
Oh, I thought I just asked one. Did I?
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I think I did.
Oh.
Wait,
Okay.
did I?
Can't remember who asked last.
No, I think you asked. No, you asked it. I think. Yeah, you did.
Yeah, all right,
Okay,
so
my
you
turn
go.
then, yeah.
You go.
This is
All right.
mental health. That's right.
Yeah, mental health. Okay. But yeah, I have a good question here. It's also about mental health. Yeah, this is kind of a big question here. I'd say, how do you think what COVID and the pandemic has affected mental health over the past 2 years?
Oh boy.
And I will pitch this to chat as well, if there's like any insight that you guys want to give to us, because this is a Sunday perspective. We want to hear your perspective as well. We want to learn from you guys too. So
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I think I have lots of opinions on it, but it's impossible for me to speak on everybody's behalf, you
Yeah.
know? So I can tell you how it definitely affected my mental health, and people close to me, I know how it affected them too. So you have everybody mingling and being sociable and hanging out, and lots of like just socialization in general, and all of a sudden it's not anymore.
Right.
That gets taken away.
right.
Yeah.
So I feel like I think it helped in like two ways. So the first thing, I think initially it was a negative thing, because everybody's isolated, which is never a good thing. You don't want to isolate yourself.
Yep.
And you just can't do anything. Like I just keep going back to the isolation. It's not good for anybody. So you got that, but on the same, like on the flip side, being isolated so much helped people reach out more, through other avenues, like through streaming and through like groups on Facebook and like all kinds of stuff like that. So I think we as a whole took something really negative and turned it into something that was positive overall. And so I will say, towards the end of like quarantine, I want to say maybe like the second or third quarantine that everybody had to have, I had sought out to see a therapist again for some of my own issues, and it was really hard finding a therapist that was open, that was still seeing clients. And so I think that tells you how the pandemic and quarantine affected people mentally too, is everybody was looking for help. So, but again, on the flip side, that was a positive thing that happened, because I think people that needed help initially would not have found help otherwise had they not gone through that,
Right.
So mental health wise, I think it had potential to be something extremely negative, and it was, because I know it was very hard on lots of people. But
Right.
Yeah.
there were some people that reached out and got help, and I think that was great, honestly. And making connections online and starting like there was like a surge in streamers then, and like
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was really cool.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
dude, like everybody is reaching out and like doing, like they're trying to find ways to still connect with other people, and I thought
And-
that was really cool.
And the beauty of, the surge in streamers is the fact that, it eased people's need and want to reach out. Like it's like, oh, I have friends I can talk to, and they're across the country, they're across the
Yeah.
world, like, and it's
Yeah.
happening, and it's real, and it's good. And I think that, one of the benefits of that happening was, it gave rise to a lot of that. It gave rise to, a lot of friendships that maybe previously were not possible,
Yeah,
or
I'd
just
say so.
it didn't cross people's minds, because
Yeah.
yeah, go ahead, Tilly.
Yeah, because like I mean, like, gotten to like the certain streamers thing. Like I'm an example of that. I got into Twitch during the pandemic. Like if this didn't have happened, like if this never happened, I probably wouldn't even have started my channel. Like I had a Twitch account, but just as like a viewer, like a mod, and like Dragon's channel. Like I was usually just a viewer for other channels and stuff. But like really, what got me into it is like by just watching like him do it, and then like other people I follow do it, made me want to do it, and also like just being in like the pandemic that time period just made me kind of want to do it, because like we kind of missed that interaction, physical interaction, so like and social interaction, so like we gotta like find outlets to do it, and I thought maybe this would be a good time to start it,
Right.
like fill the void.
See,
kinda,
that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
that.
And Twitch has it's Twitch is Twitch sometimes, but like the good thing is that we've been able to bridge the gap
Yeah.
between people to a certain degree as a result of like people who probably may not even watch Twitch before,
Right.
or may just be like, hey, this I'm good just watching, to suddenly they're like, hey, maybe you know what, I see this and this person doing it, maybe I can do this too,
Right.
maybe
Yeah.
I should give it a shot. People are generally wanting it's also curiosity. It's like general curiosity, like people wanting to be like, yeah, I think this is a cool thing, maybe I want to try this, that kind of
Yeah.
that kind of thing
See,
too.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was me. I was literally like, I would watch my streamer friend be like, stream, and then I was like, wait, can I do this? Like,
Yeah.
is this a thing that I can do? And then well,
Yeah.
rest is history.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Here-
awesome.
Here we
Yep.
are. Okay, what has your experience been like with making commissioned art for, say, other people, other streamers, and just commissioning art in general? What has that experience been like for you?
It's actually been really positive. And I will say, I will do like, okay, I'm gonna say this carefully because I don't want to come out the wrong way. So
Understood.
when I did art commissions before streaming and before I got into the streaming world and things like that, it was very easy to run into people who didn't understand the amount of effort and time and stuff that went into it. So people wanted stuff for free or discounted or like things like that. But doing art for streamers, on the other hand, and doing art for other like people in the creative field and things like that has been totally different, because I feel like the mentality behind like the streamer mentality and even like just the creative mentality is people know the amount of work and effort that goes into like art and things like that, and the time that people put into that. And even if I do art for a streamer that's not an artist, them through their streaming like they just have a different mentality about commissioning things. And
Right.
so I'd have to say it's been very positive. It's a nice change.
Good.
So
Good.
you know, it's I still do art for people that are not streamers, of course,
Right.
but it's I'd have to say doing art for streamers has been very positive.
Right.
It's refreshing because, you know, I feel like I'm contributing to the streaming world, which
Right.
is really nice and exciting. But I'm also being appreciated for the work that I do, and so it's been
Yeah.
really nice.
A lot of them, you know, have a different. I feel like a different, like a different appreciation because they themselves do this kind of thing. You know, they're like streaming is a form of art. So
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
it's they definitely, you know, people definitely recognize the time and the effort that goes into, you know, certain thing, and it's good. It's good that you have had such a positive.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And you know, and I want to clarify something too. I don't mind doing like I do it through my channel all the time. I offer like free commissions and stuff as a thank you to everybody that watches me and so I feel like I should maybe look back real quick on what I just said. I have no problem doing like favors or commissions for people, like not work, you know.
Right.
But it's just it's nice to be appreciated in a way where people are like, no, like you know, I want to like make sure your time is valued and make sure you're being appreciated for the art that you do, and it's been really nice. So
I can definitely, as a customer, I can definitely say that I appreciate your art. For
thank you. That's so nice.
I know I'm saying this the second time, but like I just love that thing so much, that little avatar that you made.
I love it too.
Oh, it's so good. So good.
Yeah, it was so fun to make. Because like I hadn't drawn dragons before.
Yeah.
And that was a challenge. And so I'm starting to get the point in my art. I'm starting to get to the point in my art where I don't mind being challenged. Like I'm looking for challenges.
Right.
And so that was a nice challenge. Like, oh, dragon.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Kelly, go ahead.
All right. Okay, I have a good one right here about art. What's an art piece you've always wanted to create?
Oh man. That's tough. I don't think I think that far ahead, to be completely honest. Like I can tell you that I have, maybe this is the closest way that I can answer this question. So ever since I started, especially my digital art journey, there are artists that I've looked up to and that I greatly admire, and I wish that my art looked like their art. So I can say that maybe not necessarily a piece that I wanted to create, but maybe like a style that I've wanted to create. So yeah, I definitely have my favorite artists out there, and I admire their style, and I try to model my style after that because I love it so much, but while it's still my own style. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, I know
understand.
that's so confusing. But yeah, so I guess there's not really a specific piece that I want to make. But there is definitely a sort of style that I aspire to be.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Awesome.
I'd have to say, because her name is Karen Hallian, is my favorite digital artist ever. She does mostly fan art and like Disney and Marvel and like Star Wars and things like that.
Yeah.
And so that has definitely molded me too. So it's like, you guys might notice I do a lot of fan art. Because I'm like, I'll be honest, I'm a creative person, but I'm not a very imaginative person. And so, yeah, I like making art based off of references or things that already exist, and that was like a really long way to say what I said, but
it's all good. It's all good. Yeah. Okay. Tell us your favorite memory that stands out to you from streaming.
Oh, that's a good one. It's one of my questions too.
man, I'd have to say, okay, I'm just gonna say this because it's the first thing that came to my head.
Yeah.
I'd have to say my charity birthday stream was probably my favorite stream that I've ever done.
Yeah.
and I'm already planning and looking forward to the next charity birthday stream. But yeah, my charity birthday stream was by far my favorite stream that I've ever done. We just had a lot of fun with it. Lots of like, I don't know, like we did community games for the first time, which was really fun. And I had a theme. It was Mario themed, and that made it a lot of fun. And so it's not one specific memory from that stream, but I'd have to say that stream as a whole has been my favorite streaming memory, probably.
Oh, wow.
It was just so much fun. Like
That's-
I was exhausted by the end of it, but it was
Yeah.
a lot of fun.
I'll because this is a general question, I will also pitch this to Telly, and I will answer this question too. So
Okay.
Oh
Telly,
yeah.
what is your favorite memory from your time as a streamer?
Okay. All right, let me think.
He's like, I wasn't expecting to answer this.
Do you need
All
a
right, I'm
minute?
thinking. Oh no, I thought of one already, and I think I've said this before when you asked me this on a different episode. One thing we like to on my channel, like one thing me and Dragon used to do, like we sometimes still do, is we'll do like a duel, like on Call of Duty, and the loser has to do something kind of embarrassing. So and like our other host is usually here, Punky. She usually
Oh my
picks the punishment.
god.
So we've done that a lot. I'd say my favorite one, and like my favorite moment is like
Oh no.
we did a duel, and like the loser. Are you familiar with a YouTube video called the Skyrim Shuffle?
No,
Oh,
I'm
no.
not.
Okay.
Oh no.
So
Do I need
basically,
to look it up?
I'd say so, yeah. So basically, like the loser had to do that, but they didn't just have to like do it. Like, well, I think the loser had to like post a video of themselves doing it. I
Yep.
did it on my Twitter a while ago, but like, no, that's not all.
Oh.
Punky wanted to have us wanted to make sure she got the most out of it. So one thing we've been working on for the past years, we've been actually filming a movie, Punky's movie. We've been working on that, and last year one day for our summer scenes, that we put that punishment into place. So like during our break, the loser had to do the Skyrim Shuffle. So we happened to do a duel that same week,
Oh
and it was both a tie, and both of us had to. And like I had that on my channel, both of us losing at the same time. Like the timer ended on the match, and we're like, oh no, we both got to do it, no. And yeah,
That's
so basically
awesome.
we embarrassed ourselves in front of our friends, and they got a good kick out of it.
yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh
That's a
my
good one.
God, I just absolutely love that. That was the most golden punishment that we have ever done.
Yeah.
It was so funny. It was great.
Our producer was like, what the heck is that?
It's legitimately a video of a producer going, "The heck is that?"
So funny.
My favorite memory from streaming is
You thought you had one.
I do, but like I guess it's not even just a single memory. It's the fact that I have the community that I have is I think my favorite part is you know
Oh, yeah.
having loving people and it's just so good. It just makes
Yeah.
it makes it so much worth it. It just makes streaming so much worth it that you know people
Actually,
can Yeah.
No, never mind, go ahead.
go ahead.
Okay, I was gonna say actually I might be able to answer the question for you. Like I'd say one of your moments could be like when like Kit Kat or like
Oh,
Warlock
no.
and Greggy, those three like would break you.
Oh no.
I'm not talking about a specific time. I would just mean any time.
Yeah.
But if you want a specific time, I could think of one. Maybe
Yeah.
like your birthday stream last year, where
Oh
a
yeah.
few other people like completely broke you on your birthday stream.
Oh,
I
I love
was-
that.
I was a mess. Like Kit
you
Kat.
came into it like I'm just gonna do a quick little stream, say hi to everybody, but then you just came out of the stream just different.
I was crying at
Oh.
the end of it. I was
That's
like,
awesome when that happens, though. I love that.
I'm like, hey, I'll just do a thing for like an hour, and then just by the end of the hour, I'm like crying. I'm like,
Yeah, right.
bro, no.
Oh my
please.
gosh, that's
Please.
so funny.
That's great. It's great.
That's
Uh,
awesome, though.
Yeah. It's so good to surround yourself, you know, with people like
Mhm.
that who've got your back in such a big way and are really, you know, there.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm trying to make my music work, and it's
Oh
not cooperating with
no.
me. Yeah, it's fine.
I
I
don't know
got
if mine's working either.
It's
I can hear it, but I don't know if they can hear it.
uh, mine finally decided to cooperate. It needs a little
Good.
kick.
Yeah. A little kick.
A little
Yeah.
kick. Telly.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, this one's actually. Did I just ask one about art?
I think so. You
Is
can
it
ask
like
whatever
that?
you want though.
Okay. Oh yeah, the one you've always wanted to create. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
So this
yeah.
next question, yeah, this one's actually still Twitch related. It's in regards to actually a community member, of yours, so that we're all familiar with. How did you meet Wolf Hinata?
Wolf, I love Wolf. Okay, so funny story. Wolf is actually a long time family friend.
Oh.
So we met. Gosh, man, we were both in junior high is when we met, and their family became friends with our family, and so we sort of just clicked after that, and we became really close. I want to say in high school, like towards the end of high school, we started becoming really close. And yeah, like, you know, like sleepovers and like hangouts and like adventures where we're breaking into abandoned buildings when we shouldn't be.
Ooh,
that sounds
okay.
fun.
Wow, that sounds like
You
fun.
know, and like, yeah, so like we have so many good memories together.
Oh.
And so that's how I know Wolf is they've just been a long time family friend that I've known for, gosh, man, since maybe I was like 14 years old. So how long
Ooh.
is that now? 7, 14. Yeah, I don't know. Wait, what is 14 times? I can't think.
Can't math.
Oh man, I can't math. Yeah, I've known her since I was like 14 and I'm
Oh,
like
wow.
31 now.
Oh
So
wow, that's a
yeah, I've known
big...
them. I've known them for a really long time.
And honestly, Wolf is awesome.
Yeah. For
I've
sure.
Yes.
I've had the privilege of having Wolf in a few of my streams, and they are absolutely
Yeah.
awesome.
I've
Yes,
rated her
they
a few
are.
times, too.
I've actually
Yeah.
been to some of their streams, and you know, it's so good. It's so
Yeah,
much
good
fun.
energy.
Yes,
Yeah.
I
So
agree,
much-
right? Yeah, I wish Wolf was here tonight. Oh
I
my gosh, they
know.
would love to hear
Oh,
this.
yeah, they
So
would.
I'll have to
Somebody-
clip it and show them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do
Somebody please clip this.
Yeah.
Wolf
Somebody
Yeah.
on
love,
either of the chats, somebody on either of the streams, clip this.
please, and
Yeah,
show this to
seriously,
Wolf.
clip it. If it doesn't get clipped, then I'll clip it
Fair.
afterwards and send it to them. Oh,
Fair.
Zoker said that he'll clip it. So
Thank you. Thank you.
yay! Thank you. Yeah, I would love to send that to Wolf. Yeah, and so I'd have to say I have a favorite memory of Wolf's stream if I can share
Ooh.
that.
Yes,
Um,
yes.
So Wolf was still trying to make affiliate, and I think they were getting close to the end of one of their streams,
Yep.
and they got raided by this huge partnered streamer, like just
Oh, wow.
randomly.
Ooh.
And so it was the coolest thing ever. And like they started following her, so she would like reach the required followers, and they were like, "Let's get you to affiliate." And they started
Oh,
they
wow.
started bawling on stream, and then I was crying as I was watching, and I was like, "This is so cool."
Oh my god.
It was the coolest thing ever. But yeah, Wolf is amazing. They
Yeah.
deserve all the love and
Oh yeah. Hi.
whatever in the world, you know.
I agree. I
Yeah,
agree.
for sure.
A wolf is awesome. And
Yeah.
Mhm.
and to anybody listening on my side, if you are not following Wolf, is it
Oh, yeah.
Hinata? Is it Hinata? Wolf
Yeah, Hinata. So it's Hinata from Naruto.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So if you're
And
not
so here I just
following
shouted
them,
out Wolf as well.
if you're not following them, what are you doing?
There.
Seriously.
I just
go
gave a
follow
Yeah.
shout out there.
Go follow them.
Yeah.
They are amazing. All right. Telly, it's my turn, right?
I think so. Yeah, it is.
All right. Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
Oh. I see what's happening. The SO telly is actually, it shows up a video, so the audio of it was playing in my ear.
Oh,
I
it
was
didn't
like,
even show
I was
on
like,
the
Oh,
I was
screen.
like,
That's weird.
who is laughing in my
It's
ear?
not even
That is-
showing it, which is weird.
I
Like it
was
usually
like,
does. That's
I was
weird.
like, hold on for 1 second.
yeah, way
Um,
up.
so okay, what was your vision? You may have already answered this question, but I'll pitch it to you anyway. What was your vision in wanting to create a safe space for mental health dialogue in your channel?
Oh boy. So my vision was to ultimately create a safe space for anybody to come and get resources or yeah, Zoker just posted
Yes,
it.
thank
Wolf
you.
is
There we go.
Thank you, Zoker. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, but my biggest you asked why, right? Like or what was
What was your vision in wanting to create a
vision?
safe...
That's right,
Yeah,
vision.
Yep.
So it was just to have a space where anybody can come and just be themselves and be chill and like even if nobody chats or whatever, like if they don't feel comfortable doing that, just to simply be a positive space where anybody can just have me on in the background if they want, or you know,
Yeah.
just a chill, nice, calming, positive space is my vision. And
Right.
so yeah, I do, like, I'll say this though, I do have disclaimers in my rules where it's like things that are really heavy, like we'd love to help you through it, but
Right.
we encourage you to go seek help with medical professionals and
Right.
things like that. And so that's why I have like resources listed too. And so like I think it's !resources is what I have. And so yeah, even if we can't help personally because we don't know them or they're, you know, like I mean, because we're not doctors or anything, like I try to at least create a space where they can get resources to get the help that they need, you know.
Right.
And so that was sort of my my vision, I guess, and I think it's coming true.
It
I'm pretty
is.
sure it
Yeah,
is.
it
It is 100% coming true.
Awesome.
It is.
Um,
And
Zoker says, me and Kate have loved your streams. Sucks that it's not in my time zone, but when I work late like now, I really enjoy having a chill vibe going on. Thank you
There you
so
go.
much,
Oh, that's
Zoker.
cool.
there we go.
That makes me so happy. Thank you so much.
You love
That
to see it.
truly makes me happy. Yeah.
I mean,
So-
that's all you really want, right? When you're
Right.
having some type of day, just to throw on a chill streamer, just be like, yeah, I'm
That's
vibing.
what I do.
It's like,
Yeah.
I'm vibing, I'm chilling. This is making me happy. My day might have been
Yeah.
gone such and such way, but you know what? This is kind of nice. I'm chilling.
Yeah. See?
And-
That's what, yeah, I love it.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's great.
Because I do that same thing. I go and look for I definitely have my share of high energy streamers that I like.
Yeah.
But for like the most part, I especially because I do so much throughout the day, so I look for those streams where I can just lurk,
Right.
have it on in the background. You know, like Dragon, perfect example. You stream like around the time that I start making dinner, so I'll just pull your stream up while I'm making dinner.
No. Compliments. I can't. Oh man.
So it's like it's things like that though, you know. I just like chilling in other people's streams that are like can provide that sort of environment too, because that's the sort of environment that I try to provide.
Yeah.
So
Right. All right. Okay, I did that. Telly, you're next.
All right, I have a good one right here. That's just something that we like to ask everybody that we always have as a guest. So, where would you see yourself in 5 years?
oh wait, hold on just a second. I need to
Oh.
shout you guys out because Zoker
Oh.
is asking
Oh.
for. Okay, so let's shout out Dragon. Tele, you have 22 on the end of your name, right?
Yeah, Teledrius 22.
Teletrius 22. Okay.
It's like the same as my
Oh.
Twitter. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. There we go. You were last streaming Call of Duty? I just want to
Yeah,
make sure.
that's it.
Okay, good. Just want to make sure we have the right
Hey.
tele.
Oh, does it say
Awesome.
which Call of Duty?
Black Ops, Cold
Yeah.
War.
Okay, that's me
Very
then.
good,
Yeah, that's
very
me.
Good,
That's the
good.
one.
Okay. But yeah, there you go, Zoker. Or for anybody else in chat who'd like to follow up with Dragon or Tele streams, I just shouted them out for you.
Ooh.
I probably should have added like a podcast command. So people could just bring it up themselves, but I didn't think about it.
Soker,
So-
thank you so much for the follow.
yeah.
Been enjoying
Yeah,
the podcast so
yeah.
far. Thank
you
you.
go.
Thank you for coming.
That's
Seriously.
awesome.
Thank you for
Seriously.
coming.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah. So the question again. I'm sorry. Say it again. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
So good.
First I'll say thank you for the thank you for the follow to my channel, Zoker. Thank you for the follow. And then also the question was, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
That's right. So, like I said, I don't think that far ahead.
Yeah.
I'm just like, if I was to really think about it, obviously I think about my family. So I'd like to be. I'm pretty sure I like the flow and the sort of routine that we have with our family right now. So I just see ourselves continuing that and being well established in that, being happy and healthy and stable. And as far as streaming goes and art goes, oh man, I would hope by 5 years I could be a full-time artist.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Like by 5 years ago or 5 years from now. That was my ultimate dream, is to be a full-time artist.
Yeah.
And so I would like to, maybe by that point, I would have liked to have done some Comic Cons, maybe. Like that would be really cool. I would like to think that I'd be well established in the style that I developed for myself. Yeah, I don't know. Full-time artist. That's where I see
There you
myself
go.
in 5
There you go.
years.
There you go. All right.
It is a tough question, right, Zoker?
Yeah,
Oh
that's
man,
a good one.
tough
Here-
question.
We here in Sunday Perspective always asking the tough curveballs.
Yeah, I
someone
like
actually-
it though. It's me.
Yeah.
I
Gets me
don't know where I
thinking.
got that question from. I feel like I learned that question in a class once to
Yeah,
ask somebody that.
Yeah.
I don't know what class it was in my life, but I know one teacher of mine told me that's a good question to ask somebody.
Yeah.
Oh
Don't
yeah.
remember where.
Yeah.
But
And-
yeah, shout out to whoever it was that gave me that idea.
And
That's a good question.
and it's not just job interviews too, because it makes a good conversation in a podcast.
does,
too,
yeah.
Because
Oh, yeah.
it's a very broad question to ask.
Yeah.
So,
It is.
So it's like it gets you thinking, like, hey, what do I actually want to do? You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It really does.
And speaking of asking that question, Telly, I'm gonna ask you that question. You gotta answer that too.
Okay. All right,
You got to
so-
answer a hard question now too.
Your own
All right, I'll
question.
do that. I got two answers here for that. So first,
Awesome.
well, it's like, okay, yeah. So for the first one, it's, I guess, in regards to like Twitch, I'd say like just keep growing, and as a channel here and as a content creator, just keep growing my community and just really growing as like a streamer, and also like, I guess just hitting affiliate too would be one.
Yeah,
I'm kind of close. I just need really the average viewers really at this
really
point. But,
close.
so
That's-
yeah, just get to that. And then personal, I'd say like one thing that me and Dragon been doing for the past like year now is like acting a lot. So I'd like
Yeah.
to say like continue to do that, like work for like more theater companies, and also get to do a play in 2 theaters. I actually saw a play at 2 of them. I'm aiming at. I'd like to do a show in like 2 big theaters. So I'd like
Yeah.
to maybe
That's
one day do a show in
awesome.
those
And
2
the
local theaters. Yeah,
crazy thing is, we've actually made it to one of them.
one of them we made it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Okay, so what show was it?
So, Telly,
well,
I'm
it's
gonna
actually actually upcoming still. It's a play festival,
okay.
kind of like our last one, like just a bunch of plays really just under one theme. So
Oh,
it's just-
okay.
the one we're doing is really football themed
yeah.
that we're both in.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, Dragon has its own for
awesome.
that company too, but like the one that we're both in together is football themed.
Right.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
You guys, I'm so happy for you.
Yeah.
Hey, my sister's here. Welcome in, Lexi.
Oh, hi.
Hello there.
Oh,
How
hello.
are you?
Welcome
we are
in.
doing a podcast episode tonight. This is Dragonfire and this is Teledrius.
Hello.
And yeah, so I'm guesting on their podcast tonight. And they are asking me lots of tough questions.
Hopefully not too tough.
Yeah.
She says, "Hi, sisters, friends."
Hi.
Hello.
All right, Telly, my turn, your turn.
I just went. Yeah. Well, I
Okay.
mean, oh, you mean to ask a question?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, it'll be your turn then. Yeah.
Okay.
Or actually, what's your answer to the last question? I'd say?
Right. So
yeah.
I'll give a Twitch answer and I'll give a personal answer. My Twitch answer
Okay.
is I want to hit partner in 5 years.
Awesome.
That's my goal. I wanna grow. But steps to that, right? I wanna grow
Yeah,
my
take
community,
it easy. Yeah.
meet more people, learn new things, but all ending up to that final goal, which is hitting partner.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
but in that journey, I have certain shorter goals like learning, growing,
Mm-hmm.
all that kind of thing, making friends. It's definitely gonna a process, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm here for it.
That's awesome.
Personal, just become better at what I do already, like writing, uh, streaming. Well, no, that's not personal. That's Twitch. Writing, musicianship. All that stuff. Singing. Take personal things, but also finishing college and just advancing my day job, advancing my career. That's my like personal kind of goal.
Hmm.
That's
So-
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. And this is, you're gonna like this one. Who is your favorite Star Wars character?
Oh boy.
I have a good question. about
I
that,
knew it.
too.
I knew it.
That's great. That's
I got
great.
one.
Okay.
I can ask after this.
Yeah. So I just mentioned earlier, Padme Amidala is my
Yeah.
absolute favorite.
Yep.
But I also love Anakin.
Ooh.
And his whole journey that it just gets me so emotional every
Yeah.
time I watch the Star Wars movies. Like
Yeah.
I cry like every time I finish watching Revenge of the Sith. I'm like they had a fight and he turned to the dark side and
No. No.
things
Please,
like that.
please, no.
So yeah.
Please, no.
So Padme is my favorite like character, I would have to say. But Anakin, as far as like main Star Wars character, I'd have to say Anakin
Ooh.
for sure.
Okay, that's a good answer.
For me, it's and my OC, my Star Wars OC was inspired by this character, Ahsoka Tano.
Oh, that's a good answer. Yeah.
Yeah, that is a good one.
I feel like my OC is Ahsoka Tano. If Ahsoka was part of the assassins in Assassin's Creed,
Wow, nice.
it's kind
That's
of
super cool.
it's kind of my
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah, that's cool.
And an OC that I'll probably never write because I'm lazy. But
Yeah, I'd say for me, I think Anakin's a good character too. And so is Luke. And this guy.
oh yes,
Yes, Din Djarin, yes.
yes.
Oh my gosh, we have to. Yeah, he's awesome too.
Yeah.
Like, and it's funny because we started watching Mandalorian like when it first came out, and I don't think my husband was interested in it at first.
Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
he started like getting interested because I was watching it around him, and then he got totally sucked in. It was really funny though because like he kept asking me like timeline questions.
Right.
Like,
Oh yeah.
wait, so when, like, where's this person, or when did this happen? I'm like, I was like, but yeah, that I loved Mandalorian. It was awesome.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Super cool. I cried at the end of that too.
Oh yeah, that was a
no.
good ending.
Oh no.
Won't give
It was
away
a really
spoilers
good
if
ending.
everybody saw it.
Yeah,
No
no spoilers,
spoilers,
but it was
spoilers.
good.
No
Yeah.
spoilers.
No spoilers, but it was a really good ending. I cried
Yeah,
at the
it
end
was,
of that
yep.
ending
I
too.
cry
Good setup for the
every
next season.
Just wait for
Yeah.
the tone.
Yeah, Zoker says
Oh.
he still needs to watch it, so
Alright, no
definitely no
spoilers.
spoilers.
No spoilers.
Yeah, no spoilers.
All right.
Um,
Okay. Let's see.
I think
Shall-
I think that you just went. Yeah,
Yeah, it's your turn.
I got one. This is actually one of your questions, but I want to ask it because it's a good one.
Ooh.
This is so for viewers of Susie's channel. There's one thing that's happens. There's a certain thing that happens when you do a raid on her
Yes.
channel. You know,
Yeah.
we call that a raid rave. So what actually
Yes.
inspired that? I wanted to make sure this question gets out there because this is a good one.
Okay, so it embarrasses me every single time we have to do one because I don't know how to dance, and I'm just like, Like, yay! Yeah, exactly. Maybe Dragon can teach me some dance moves. But, so what inspired it is, do you guys know of the app Hover? Like, that streaming app? Yeah. So when it was like gaining a lot of traction and I was actually active on it, a streamer, and I wish I remembered their name, but I cannot remember the streamer's name, but a streamer on there did something with raids where her camera would like change colors and it would like flip around like to different like filters and stuff like that. And so I was like, dude, like that's really cool. And I couldn't exactly figure out how to do that with the camera, like effects and stuff. So I just made my own version of it. So it's like, hey, we just got a raid from Zoker.
Speaking of raid, wait. I have a question. So for this, do we all do the raid rave?
Dude, okay, so here's the problem. The raid rave only happens when I'm on a certain scene. It only happens on my main camera scene, and since OBS cannot access that right now, I don't think we can do a raid rave. But Zoker, we'll just pretend. Yes. Oh wait! I got the perfect thing for everybody in my chat. Ready? I have something called Inst Force, and it's basically Anakin and Obi-Wan waving their lightsabers really fast to like.
That's good.
Yeah, okay, so ready? 3, 2, 1. Yes! Awesome!
Oh my god!
Zoker, I hope that was good enough for you.
Oh my god! A triple raid rave, I love it.
Yes.
First time, yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, it was awesome. But yeah, that's what inspired it, and everybody loves it. So
I'm glad I asked that question at that point.
For the
perfect timing.
For the record, I'm going back and I'm clipping that.
Yeah, you should. I should do it through my channel too because it. Yeah. Okay, we have to go back and clip it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay, my turn, right? Yep.
Yeah.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 7 questions left for me. I'm so sorry if I'm taking up too much of
it's all right. Hold on, let me just give my husband an update because he was asking.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Because normally we have a metric of 12 questions per host, just because it just develops a good like conversation, and we like to just write them down. It's good to have notes.
Okay.
Okay. Tell us now. This is for everybody. Tell us about your first stream. What was that like?
All right.
I was just talking about it. Do you want to go first, Tele?
Sure. So for my first stream, before I had my first serious stream, I think I did a couple like small like little ones. When I just play a game, I just throw a stream on in the background. Like I think if I was playing like Rocket League or something like that at the time, I just put a stream on the back. But like my first stream, I streamed a game on PS4 called Ghost of Tsushima.
Yep.
It's a pretty fun game. So it was my first time doing it. I was kind of nervous. I didn't really know what to expect or what to do.
Yep.
So it was going pretty well. But like at first, I had a little bit of audio issues. Like I guess like Chad wasn't able to hear me at first. But then like we fixed that within just a couple minutes. But then I'd say like it went pretty well. Like I was a little nervous, but like I felt confident at the same time because I had like Dragon in the chat too, and also someone from our community, from his community, who was also just recently in the comments here, Flango. He was there too.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, they were there just talking to me the whole time while I was playing the game, and I was just like on like a good mission at the same time too, and like kind of brought up some like sparked conversation really just by doing the mission and just having a good time and enjoyed it. And yeah, I think it went pretty well.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's great.
My first stream was literally me playing Call of Duty on my PS4, and I was streaming right from the PS4. I was like, oh yeah,
wasn't it Ghost Recon, I think?
Was it Ghost Recon?
I think it was, yeah. Like I think I remember that day, yeah.
You remember better than I do. Sheesh. Yeah. So that's what that was for me. It was just straight through my PS4 and just
nice.
awkward mic action happening. The classic super loud kind of fried microphone, like that kind of
awesome, though.
action happening. But now we got this beautiful crispy mic, and
It's
I love
awesome.
it. I
Yeah.
love it. But yeah, that was my first thing.
Yeah.
Zoker in chat says, for me, it was 15 FPS with like 160 bit
Oh.
rate, playing
Oh.
a game called Alt F4, and I was lucky to have a few friends join. People thought I was trolling because the quality was so bad.
Oh.
No, but I'm
Oh,
happy you
no.
had friends that joined in and like hung
Yeah.
out. That's awesome.
I have a
That's awesome.
I have a question for Zoker. Are you currently an active streamer? Because if you are, I will follow you back and I will watch your streams. Because
Yeah, Zoker, I think I don't want to answer for Zoker, but they do stream. The last stream I caught of theirs was, I think it was actually a couple months ago. I don't know. Zoker can correct me. But I don't get notifications all the time. So Zoker, if you want to chime in, you totally can.
absolutely.
With what you're streaming lately and all that stuff. Trying to keep a schedule. Okay, yeah. So he is streaming.
Fair
Yeah.
enough, fair
Variety games.
enough. Yeah.
Variety games. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, good. It's good to keep your content fresh.
I just gave you a
Yeah.
follow back, Soakstar. I just gave you follow back.
Hey, let's go.
Nice.
I'm gonna be
there
doing
we
that
go.
soon as well. Okay. Now, you may already know the answer to this for me, but for you guys, who is one stream? Oh wait. I'll let you ask your question after this, Telly. Who is one streamer that is your comfort streamer?
Oh, that's a tough one because I have a lot of comfort streamers.
Yeah, that's fair.
I feel like I almost have to go through my list of people that I follow to like let's see, because I visit different people at different times. So I'd have to say Yosoi Epic, my cousin who I just talked about.
Yep.
I lurk in his streams a lot. I lurk in the Last Hero streams sometimes. He plays pretty high energy games, but it's a fun lurk. And then let's see, who else do I lurk in? I lurk in like your guys' streams. Like I lurk in so many different streams. I don't know that I could pick one favorite comfort streamer.
Oh, fair. That's fair.
Yeah. I like, who else I've just not discovered, but who else I've been visiting a lot lately is Sharp Balloons. I don't know if you know who Sharp Balloons is.
Mm-mm.
They are balloon art streamers, and so I like hanging out in their chat. She is so like entertaining and high energy. Like it's just so much fun being in their chat and like hanging out on their streams. So I like being in their streams too. That's a strange. Zoker's like, that's a strange way to say Zoker. yeah. So I mean, like, I couldn't pick just one. There's so many streamers that I just go and like lurk in and hang out in, and I'm a notorious lurker though. Like I don't. Oh, because I'm always doing stuff throughout the day, like I said. So I don't always chat. Or even
Nothing
say
wrong with
hello
that.
because I feel bad saying hi and then not chatting after that.
Yeah. Understandable.
So I just lurk. But yeah, there's so many streamers. I don't know that I could pick just one. Those are just a few that I've been visiting lately. But yeah.
I'll say my few. I've got. So I know this one really cool streamer. I'm not sure you guys are familiar with her. She is SusieQZz.
I've actually never heard of them before.
Yeah.
Tell us more.
Yeah, who's that? What are you talking about?
So this amazing streamer, right?
yeah.
Right. So it's okay. So Susie, Violent Kitten.
Yes.
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 Let's see, Warlock and Load, DJ Greggy.
Yes, Warlock too. Yeah. See, all these people.
Yeah, it's so hard to pick just one.
It is. I can't pick just one.
Telly.
Yeah. All right. I'd say you, Susie. And then also.
Oh, thank you.
And then Violent Kitten too. And then also, there's a good one. This is somebody who's actually on our podcast, who's actually a previous podcast guest. a friend of ours, a streamer. She goes by the name of Pia Pia.
Oh yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
she's a really good person. Like she actually, over the beginning of the year, she kind of blew up a little bit. Like she was like an affiliate, but then turned partner. Like
Oh,
had a
okay.
very big experience with that. And like, yeah, she's just a really cool person. Like we've known her for a while. Like
Awesome. I'll have to
there's
check.
times,
I'll have to
yeah,
check
you
her out.
definitely should. Like there's times where like I wasn't really feeling the best. Like, and I went to her channel and she made me feel good. And
That's
yeah,
awesome.
she's a good friend like that.
See, I love people like that. I just thought of one more too that I pop in a lot. He's actually a really big streamer, but do you guys know Kit Boga?
That sounds
Sounds
familiar.
You heard it?
familiar.
He's a scam baiter, basically, is what he is. So he calls up like call centers and like messes with them.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I
that's
lurk
cool.
in his that's another stream that I have on in the background while I'm like doing stuff because I
That
can just
sounds
listen.
interesting.
Like I don't have to watch it. Yeah, he's really cool. Like he's like a super big streamer though. But yeah, I like lurking in his stream too.
Love it. All right.
So, yeah, it is funny, right, Zoker?
Got that. Okay. Telly, you ask. Your next. Whatever.
Okay. Let's say I got one last question regarding Twitch here. It's just what's your favorite thing to stream? And that could just be like anything. I just kept that question kind of open. It could just the answer could be anything if you stream at all. Like it doesn't have to be a game or anything.
Yeah, it's hard because, and I was just talking about this recently on my stream. I have gone through so many phases with my streaming. Like I started off being an only art streamer, and then I started playing video games, and then I went back to art, and then I went to just chatting, and then I went I've bounced around so much, and I'm so sorry to my community. You guys have stuck through it all. I'm sorry I'm not consistent. But I'd have to say as of now, like who knows if this will change in like a few months, but right now I'd have to say art is definitely my favorite thing to stream. And and when we just chat in like the beginning of our streams is probably one of my favorite things.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me think. Oh, so, who inspires you?
That's a good one.
Oh, who inspires me? Gosh, a lot of people. So I'd have to say a big inspiration is probably, he comes in my chat, my cousin Red Drought. Have you guys seen him in my chat before? So that's
I
my
think
cousin.
so.
He's a big inspiration in my art. Like we're always like talking about art things and like pushing each other to do new things with art, and like I wouldn't be where I am today in my art journey without him, honestly. Because he's always got like new perspectives on like things that I ask opinions for him on, and like so he's definitely somebody that really inspires me and motivates me. So I have to say art related, that's somebody. The artist that I just talked about, Karen Hallian, she's a huge inspiration too. Just because I love her art style and all of that stuff. My husband inspires me, you know, like, oh, Drought just said thank you. You're welcome, Drought. I didn't even know you were there. But yeah, like, you know, my family inspires me, and like, I feel like I can draw inspiration from just like it hits at the most random times, you know, and so super random things can inspire me. But yeah, if I'm talking about like people in my art journey, that's definitely, you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm working on art and listening to you guys. Nice, Drought.
Nice.
Nice.
That's the best way to work on art is to listen to your friends chatting.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it. Okay, Telly, I will extend this question to you, but I also want to answer this. I will say, for me, who inspires me? My friends, my family, Mama Bear. Mama Bear is a big celebrity on my channel. It's kind of amazing. You know, my friends, my family, and you know, I will especially point out. I don't know where he is on your chat, but I'll point out my man's Telly over here.
Yeah. He's there for me.
I'm on the bottom for if I see it, and on the stream it's on the bottom too. Yeah.
Yeah, so he definitely inspires me, and we've been friends since 2012, and he's like, we back each other up on everything, and he's one of my best friends, and I
That's awesome.
yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
I absolutely adore this man right here.
That's amazing. I love it.
All
right, tell it, you.
Okay, so I'd say inspirations for me. I'd say like friends, family, like you and Punky Dragon. Also, I'd say like other people I watch on Twitch too, like inspire me. Also, like Twitch, like like that. Yeah, that's a good answer. Like people I watch on Twitch can inspire me. I watch a lot of wrestling. A lot of the wrestlers I like inspire me.
Oh yeah.
My favorite band inspires me a lot. I'm wearing a shirt of them right now.
Wait, who's your favorite band?
Oh, they're a alternative rock band. They're called The War on Drugs.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I haven't heard of them.
Really
shirt
good.
on right here, poster up there, 2 vinyl records right here.
Nice.
Posters over there.
I love
I'm like a
it.
super fan. That's
I love it.
yeah. So
Well,
that's my answer.
Speaking of bands, I will point to this. This is our poster of one of our shows.
Oh,
that we did.
nice.
Yeah, we're like right here.
Oh yeah, that's us. I got
read
it
it.
on my wall too.
Yeah, it says everlasting enlightenment. We are right here.
When we were
okay,
we were one of the
cool.
headliners of a show, a
Yeah.
local show. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's so
Crazy.
cool.
Great. All right.
I think I have the name tag from our first show. I think I
Oh,
looked
do
it
you?
up.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Right there.
Oh,
Oh
yeah,
my
there it
gosh.
is. Yeah.
That's like me collecting Comic-Con badges.
Yeah, I have mine too.
That's our press
So
pass,
great.
our backstage press pass. It was great.
That's awesome.
Yeah, mine's right over there.
I love it. All right,
Sweet.
few final questions. We can't get through all of them.
Yeah,
just
I think
'cause I don't
hit all
know.
mine at this point. I think I did.
All right, so my final question before we do like any questions from you is, do you have any hidden talents
Oh, that's a good
or
one.
just talents in general other than art that you can share with us?
Oh, snap. I have no idea. I'm a pretty transparent, open person. So what you see on stream is pretty much what you get.
Yep. There you go. There you go.
I like, which is the art, that's just, it is. Oh, you know what? So I can do other crafty things, but I've done those on stream also. So like I sew.
Yeah.
I do sewing.
Ooh.
I am crocheting something right now. I'm crocheting this big piranha plant hood thing. So I wouldn't say that's really a talent though. I'm like really struggling through the pattern right now.
Understand.
but-
That's all right.
But yeah, so I would just say other crafty things, I guess, could be hidden talents that I don't normally do on stream. I would say like, yeah, I enjoy baking, but it's not really a talent that's hidden.
Fair.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to think of. I mean, I just, it's pretty much whatever I do on stream is what I do,
We've got arts and crafts guru over here. I love it.
That's right.
I love it.
Awesome.
I love it. All right. Well, Telly, that's my final question.
I've
your-
hit all my questions too.
All right. Do you have any questions for us, chat or Susie? For us.
I would have prepared questions if I thought about it. Let me think if there's anything
Oh,
off
it's
the top
okay.
of my
All
head.
right. That's fine.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think of questions that I answered that you guys didn't answer.
Okay.
So did you guys answer the question about what got you into streaming? I don't remember if
yes.
you answered
So
that.
yeah,
Yes.
we did.
Yes,
yeah.
we did. That's right, because you guys were saying you saw friends do it and that sort of
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, I can't think of anything. I'm sure once we're done, I'll think of like a bunch of questions that I wanted to ask.
Oh yeah,
but
that's how it is.
Oh, yeah.
on the spot, I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
I can't think of anything.
That's okay. Thanks for keeping me company. It's been so nice chilling out. Zoker, thank you so
you for
much.
support.
Seriously.
Yeah,
Seriously, thank you so much.
Zoker, you're
for hanging
awesome.
out. It's great. It's great. I
Yeah.
loved hanging out with you. and I just loved having this chit chat. Just a few announcements before we go. This episode will be live on Spotify and on YouTube. I want to say between 2 to 5 days from now, just because with the affiliate agreements, you can't really, copy, paste, post
Oh yeah.
stuff like that right away. But yeah, that's that. And for next episode, we're probably going to be retouching positive versus or healthy versus toxic friendship. So we're going to be kind of revisiting that a little bit as well. Telly, do you have any announcements that you want to make?
What do you think? So, not really at the moment, no. So I was
Okay.
just about to say, like, same thing. Like, yeah, next episode we're gonna try to, we'll be here. All three of the hosts here. We'll try to revisit that first episode there about toxic for healthy friendships,
Right.
and yeah, just put our new perspectives on that because a lot's changed since the very first episode, and we will have our other host Punky with us too, which is because we actually didn't
Awesome.
on the very first episode. So
Right.
like, this episode will be a lot different now. It's gonna be almost like a whole new episode basically. So
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
yeah, it should be fun.
But yes, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Susie, thank you for
Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you guys for having me. This was fun.
for
I was super nervous about it.
yeah. We super chill here, we don't,
Yeah, we try to keep it.
but
Like,
understandable, however.
yeah, understandable.
Uh, But yeah, thank you, chat, from
Yeah.
both channels for hanging out with us, from taking the
Thank you
time.
guys.
Taking the time out of your day to come hang out with us. It really meant a lot to us. But yes, guys, Telly, you want to do the thing with us? The sign off?
Yeah, I'll do it with you. Yeah.
Susie, you want to try?
I don't remember how it goes.
It's fine.
you
It's
lead
fine.
us in,
It's
yeah.
fine. Just follow what we say. Okay, let me see. All right, here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
Everybody, be safe.
Be safe.
Be safe.
Take care.
Take care.
Take care.
And we
And we
will see you
will see
You.
you.
next time.
Next time.
Good night, everybody.
Good
Be
night.
safe.
Bye, guys.
Bye.